Moving on to the next fight, it's Vincente Luque against Nico Price, and this is like one of the best fights on the card. I really, been going back and forth on this. I really have been underestimating Nico Price, I guess, in the UFC because, when I first watched him, when I watched this fight against Alex Morono, he just doesn't have the most fluid striking. It isn't the prettiest to watch. It's kind of clunky. He does have big power in that right hand. That right hand's kind of like a death shot where he one-punch KO'd Alan Juban, one-punch KO'd Morono. So, he's coming into this fight with a lot of momentum, and he showed that he has some pretty good grappling as well. He took down Brandon Thatch and choked him out, which people could say that's not hard, but it's still a win in the UFC by submission. So, he's kind of comes forward. He overextends himself on his shots. He's your typical crazy, crazy pressure fighter, come forward fighter, and real open style. He's really, an action fighter for the fans. So he's a fun guy to watch, look forward to, and I think he's gonna put on a lot of fun fights for us. But he's fighting a guy, Vincente Luque, who's another young guy, real fucking talented. This guy's striking is really good. He really, especially early before he loses a little bit of his steam, he could switch stances and throw seamless combinations. He has some huge power, great timing. He hasn't been fighting the best level of competition. He fought Hector Urbina, who's not a very good fighter, and fucked him up, knocked him out real bad. He has some huge power and real nice leg kicks. So does Nico Price. Nico Price has some nice leg kicks as well. But, I just think he's a much cleaner striker than Nico Price. And on the ground, too, he's really good. He's really creative on the ground. He finds darces. He actually has a lot of chokes. But the thing is, in his last fight, he did gas out against Leon Edwards. It was kind of like a grappling heavy fight. And Leon Edwards is a real good fighter, real underrated, good striking. He did hit Luque with a lot of big shots in that fight, and Luque just kept coming forward. Luque did gas, but he showed good heart. In that third round, he went for it in that third round, even though he was gassed. And, I thought that he shouldn't have engaged in the clinch in the takedown game so much. I thought he kind of wore himself out with that. So in this fight, man, I know I keep underestimating Nico Price, and it might come back to bite me again, but I just think Vincente Luque is just much cleaner, much better technique, and I know he's coming in on short notice. I know Nico Price has right-handed death, and this is not one of the fights that I'm more comfortable with, my pick, but I'm going to go with Vincente Luque here. I actually think Luque will be able to knock out Price if he overextends himself with one of those crazy right hands. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Luque by KO in the second round.